So here we are for the final of the Scottish Legends at Knockhill Racing Circuit for their first event of the year. Up towards the lights they come, out go the lights, and it's a quick change, and Chris Dewey jumps out from the second row of the grid in the very bright yellow car. Ben McNeice on the white line on the inside, down towards the hairpin. McNeice will lead for the first time of asking through the hairpin. They go with Chris Dewey now trying to cut back on the inside as they head reverse direction along towards Hislop's. It's getting quite tight in the mid-pack. Mark French puts himself on the grass as they go along towards Clark Corner, and this is Ben Mason we're on board with. That is Mark Reed behind us as we go through the apex of Clark, and bang, into the back bumper goes Mark Reed. Scott Bourne trying to cut underneath Reed as they come down towards the chicane for the first time of asking. Bourne on the inside, Reed sees him, gives him racing room, and through they both just go, although it's a little bit scrappy on the exit of the chicane as they climb up towards McIntyre's onboard forward camera from Ben Mason now. Just tilt your head to the left that little bit and it will be absolutely fine as we climb up the hill behind Brent Bowie in the number 5 car as they come onto the straight. And that is the first lap over as they're side by side over the crest of the hill in towards the hairpin. It's Stuart Black, defending series champion, in the grey number 52 there. Oh, and there's contact with Scott Bourne and Ben McNeice. Bourne heavily into the back of Ben McNeice. That forces Ben to go straight on, then a little bit off track on the exit of the corner. But it is Stuart Black who leads the way round towards Clark Corner on lap number 2 just now, and he'll be trying to get as big a gap as he possibly can because that very bright yellow car, Chris Dewey behind him, is a threat, and so is the white car, Ryan McLeish, who comes up the inside of the chicane. McLeish, whoa, a big manoeuvre sideways through the apex of the chicane for the first time of asking there, and he manages to gather up on the second curb. But Ryan McLeish, first time back racing in 3 years for this young man, and it's great to have Ryan back on track here. There's a few cars going wide. Oh, round, that's 222. That's Matt Knight in the different shape car, if we could say, from everything else there. It looks like the estate version of a Legend, but Matt Knight in the Ford sedan thankfully gets away damage free there, although there will be a big collective sigh of relief from that camp, and I would imagine in that Legend, because that's not a nice place to go missing here. Reverse direction over the crest of Duffy Step at Knockhill is an extremely fast corner round towards Clark's. We come lap 3 down the back straight. Look at the lead that Stuart Black is now building over Ryan McLeish as they come through. Now Ben Mason starting to give Chris Dewey that a lot of pressure up the inside. Good move from Ben Mason. Mirror signal manoeuvre stuff there, but also equally good move from Chris Dewey. He saw that one coming and he didn't close the door. That would have been a bit of a disaster had he done that. Mason drops a wheel onto the grass as they come through the crest of Duffy's Dip. And here comes Dewey back down the inside. Can he get that stop? Mason strong on the brakes into the hairpin. Dewey up the inside, but Mason that little bit stronger, leaves racing room on the inside for Chris Dewey. But Chris unable to park that car where he wanted it to be. The next car in the queue is Billy Waite, series veteran, number 17. And Billy just licking his chops, trying to get onto the back of the Dewey-Mason battle. There was Ryan McLeish starting to catch at the front. It looks like the gap is coming down just a little bit according to our timing screen, but Stuart Black very much in control just now as Mason removes everything at the chicane, every floppy on the way in and the way through the chicane. The number 22 car, well, race direction will have seen that. It'd be hard not to see that. I think they saw that everywhere around the circuit. Floppies flying through the air as we go on board with Ben over the crest of Duffy's Dip, and now McLeish drops a wheel off as they come over the crest of Duffy's Dip there. Not a lot of room for error in a Legend there, and it is so quick. Matt Bourne towards the inside of Ben McNeice, and Chris Dewey has Billy Waite on the outside of him at the hairpin. Billy tries to cut back through the heart of the corner, but Dewey gets a good exit and will head towards Hislop's, still retaining that 4th place just now. 5th for Waite, then Matt Bourne in 6th, then Ben McNeice, and then we've got Pino Palazzo, former series champion, in there as well. So big grid of cars here, very strong showing from the Scottish Legends as Bourne looks up the inside of Dewey into the chicane. Good overtake that. It's such a short braking zone, you have to have your move absolutely nailed before you attempt to make any manoeuvre there. And he's now all over the back of Billy Waite as they come through McIntyre's before going back through Leslie's and through Duffy's Dip. This all absolutely flat in a Legend, although there is sometimes a tiny little lift through the apex of there because the bottom gets the better of you through the top of Duffy's Dip in towards the hairpin. Bourne up the inside of Waite, Palazzo up the inside of McNeese and Dewey. Big move from Palazzo there. Pino Palazzo gets 2 in 1 corner, gets himself onto the back of Billy Waite, a place where he has been so many times before over the years. Now what can he do against these two ahead of him who are side by side in towards Clark Corner as we pick back up with Ben Mason now all over the back of Ryan McLeish, and Bourne is ahead of Waite, then Palazzo, Dewey and McNeese. That battle all come through, heading towards the Beatson's Building Supply Bridge they go. Mason up the inside in towards the hairpin. Good bit of late braking from Ben. He's very strong, he always has been strong on the brakes either direction around Knockhill, and he makes that position stick as we now look back towards Ryan McLeish. And watch the slipstream here, you can see it gaining all the way towards Clark's, but Ryan's going to run out of road and room to make an overtake there. Tucks in through the apex, bit of a slide, you can see the car dancing on its back wheels as it comes through Clark Corner there. Then it's a very fast turning for the chicane, you get all over that inside curb. Ben using a little bit more as we've seen the floppies included as we come through that area in towards McIntyre's. Ryan charges in towards the corner but makes a good apex there. Great onboard footage from the Legends here as we come back over the crest of Duffy's Dip. Mason with a wheel into the grass. Now that's going to hurt his drive. Here comes Ryan McLeish, gets the slipstream, pops over. Mason chases him over towards their inside white line. McLeish down the inside, but we know how strong Ben is on the brakes here. And that is Ben Mason at his best there in the number 22 car. Ryan McLeish, well, not bad for his first time back in this race car in this race series in a long time. Again, another big slipstream from McLeish. He goes to the outside. That's a brave manoeuvre. We go looking at the other camera from Mason. Mason, well, Ben knows when to fight his battles, and that was one that he was always going to lose there, so there's no point trying to pick that up as we have a waved yellow flag in the background at Clark Corner there. But a few skid marks to the track, but nothing to actually see for us here, so obviously it's been cleared up and got away as Ben Mason now sits into the back of Ryan McLeish up through Duffy's Dip. Ryan a bit wider there. Ben should get a good drive onto the straight here. He'll get himself right in the slipstream and he'll be up towards the finish line. They come, finish line over the crest of the hill here at Knockhill. Stuart Black has a lead. Here comes Mason back up the inside for Ben Mason in the 22 blue car with the checkered roof, and that's into second place for him. 52 Stuart Black still leads in the grey car at the front from 22 Ben Mason, and 71 Ryan McLeish in third place. The rest of the guys all still battling it out behind him for off the podium position. Palazzo now ahead of Waite as we go towards Clark Corner. Not a nice place for Palazzo to be looking at his mirrors as up the inside of the chicane comes Ryan McLeish. He tries to, but Ben Mason just covers that one off, cuts through the corner ahead of Ryan McLeish, and that was Ryan McLeish's possible last attempt unless he gets the perfect drive out of McIntyre's and the top of Duffy's Dip here. He could slipstream towards the line. That looks like Mark French's car was parked at the side of the track there. He'll be a DNF, but it's going to be as we come across the line now onto the final lap. Is this a dress rehearsal for Ryan McLeish? He's right in the slipstream. Will he make a manoeuvre at the hairpin? No. Ben Mason covers the inside line and stops anything McLeish kind of style happening. Through the hairpin they go. 1 lap to go. We've still got, as they go through, Scott Bourne, Pino Palazzo, Billy Waite and Chris Dewey with Ben McNeese in tow. And that's a very tight battle. 3 then 2 of them as they head towards Clark Corner. Ben McNeese with a great showing just now in 8th place. He'll be happy with that one. And he tries to catch up with Chris Dewey, but Ben Mason has got McLeish issues as they come up towards McIntyre. Ryan charges into the heart of the corner. This is all or nothing now for McLeish. He's going for broke here as they come through Leslie's. He's going to climb Duffy's Dip and watch the slipstream effect start to work on the 71 car. He gets a good run through the corner up towards the line. It's going to be Black who wins. Mason will just hold on to second place from Ryan McLeish. Thumbs out the window from Ben Mason towards Ryan. Ryan will be pretty happy with that one. Scott Bourne, Pino Palazzo, Billy Waite all cross the line for 4th, 5th and 6th, and Chris Dewey comes home ahead of Ben McNeese. Behind Ben McNeese we get Mark Reed, Elby Clark in car 15 rounds out the top 10 with John Bushby, Stuart Robertson and Alistair Calderwood. Fastest lap of the race went to Ben Mason with a 58.582.
No, to be fair, that was an excellent race. Brilliant race with Ben and Stuart at the start, so can't complain. We can only go up from here, so we'll just get our pace back for the rest of the season.
And is that sort of a bounce board, if you like, to launch your season close run to the line in this one?
Oh, definitely, I can't complain. 3 years away from racing to come back and be on the podium in the biggest grid that we've had in Scotland for ages, I can't complain.
Oh yeah, it was good fun, wasn't it? See, races like that, you don't mind where you finish, just because you're having a good race with guys you trust. So, no, fantastic day, good way to start the season. Hopefully, many more battles like it to follow.
Yeah, you were very close coming over the line a couple of times. There was never any worries that there was going to be a little touch, a little lock up, anything like that?
No, I wouldn't say touching, no, because obviously we trust the boys round about us. So, it's kind of hard, very hard, fair racing, but no, it's fantastic. It's great.
Stuart Black, you had 8 wins last season. You started from 2 out of 3 this season. You've got to be happy with that.
Oh, it's a good day racing, everything was clean. Like Ben was saying, it just seemed to open up like there's a gap, and just seemed to management make my way through it. Just good to pick off places, try and keep it clean, respect other people, and try and race with these guys at the front hard.
The big question then, you leave this one leading the championship. You going to defend it? You feeling confident?
Nah, I'm here to race I'm here to race each race. I'm here to have fun with the boys run about us. I'm here to try and make the Scottish Championship a bit better. At the end of it, if we get a result, that's just a bonus.